Hey guys, it's me, Solsith, and welcome to Higurashi When They Cry. I'm going to start the stream in a second here. Just gotta tweet the stream out and share it and whatnot so people can jump in and experience uh, this this this. Well, the best way to describe it is experience. If you looked at my past videos, you know that Higurashi is a series I started but didn't finish. But I kind of want to change that, so I want to finish it. So I'm just going to boop that and one more. Oh, hey, what up, Brav? Give me a second here, my man. This is going to be a fun graphic novel we're going to get through, man. We're going to be getting through this together, and yeah, sorry it took so long. I got held up doing something. Don't worry about it. Anyway, um, I'm going to start a new file because I'm pretty sure it still has my old one. Oh, welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. The Onikakushi. Onikakushi arc. Yeah, there, yeah. I said it right. Gleamer, I think, will be opening, inviting you into this world. Don't play tough. Please just enjoy life in Himizizawa to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, those laughs. So, Higurashi is an anime. Please do not lament. I forgive you, even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. So, one of you, yeah, so please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Yeah. This work of fiction is actually a person's organization. 1983. Ah, oh, don't worry, it's only watermelons. Rob, don't worry. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even in this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly sobbing voice, those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled. Fuck, I didn't finish. Stop it! Only the cry of the cicadas remained annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She's no longer speaking. Yeah, you're in for a treat, bruv. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because that's not the show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why is pain, my eyes getting moist? Why must this happen? Why was this happening? I still, oh fuck, why do I trip myself? That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispers gently. whispered gingerly. My spirit had suffered enough. In countless times I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the battle thing away, or except I stubbornly refused to do the fuck. I'd feel a lot. Hold on here. Fuck, I can't pause just yet. Even up, knowing that I deny the struggle, control it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I've I'll attach that. I'll acknowledge that much. So, god damn it. I keep on putting in words that don't exist. Isn't it alright? Just take easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. Now then, calm your nerves, even though you can't feel your right arm. Just lift it up, and with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy. That adorable smile brought me joy. I like petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. Perhaps I really did love you. So this sets up the story pretty well, don't it? Higurashi when they cry. There needs to be like some metal music playing in the background now. Even though it's out of place. Oh, hey, finally I can control this. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I had lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. The skyscrapers and multi-lane roads, the melodious cacophony of the crosswalk, even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only a chirping of locusts and babbling of brooks. Oh, really? Let me fix that. Okay, how we sound now, bruv? And even the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Why is this not going for me? Better? Or could it be even more better? Should I leave it? I'm going to leave it. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There's nothing where I'm living now. There's nothing where I'm living now. Yeah. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. Nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I even ever it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and I had never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Yeah, I know, right? No arcades here, boy. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologizing so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize that much, so much. God, lips, work with me. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. I want ice cream. I know that's a little bit of delayed reaction, but I want ice cream. I think I have some in the freezer. I might just get myself some ice cream after the stream. But hey, it's way too early to think about that now. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as irreparable mistake. Yep. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing you now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heart-breaking voice. Hey you, the one she's apologizing to. Yeah, brav! Forgive her. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? Brav! She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Brav! Kaiichi, you're almost there. We're almost there. Wake up. I was finally... I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. I might make some voices, depending on the characters. Kaiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. I'm finally roused. Yeah. The changing of the frame confused me, so I started reading the top thing over again. But don't worry. She took the last cookie, bruv. That's the thing that happened? Oh, and hello, new people who are watching now. Hi, how you feeling? Thank you for joining me in this journey. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. Japan, by the way. That they were even from the same era. The 1980s. Here, for the new people who missed the first chunk, this story is taking place in Japan during the 1980s in a rural part of Japan. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains. Prof, just forgive the girl. I don't even know who the girl is, but just forgive her, man. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. There, where I live now, Hina... Oh god, I used to say this, I used to almost be able to say it. Hinamizawa. Higurashi when they cry. Yeah, it's going good. Did she really do something that unforgivable? The double chocolate chip? But she's saying it so pathetically, man. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although, in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Verdant expanse? Yes. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. Taste that air. That's good air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. That's good air. Ever since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. Taste it! The good Hinamizawa air. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. Kind of like, YouTube. Kind of. Or live streaming. Kind of. No, I need more air. Brava, I need air. Give me it. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. Hey man, don't call me an airhead. I have other stuff in there too, like pebbles and small pieces of crackers for later if I get hungry. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Because, an ideal breakfast for someone living in Japan, I suppose. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Kaiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wise crack after being praised for being good. A full bowl rice, or will half be enough? Piled it on. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Oh yeah. And then, between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Pickles. Oh god, yes. Excellent as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Kaiichi. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. There we go. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. What a dick. What a dick you are, Kaiichi. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. Isn't it about time to meet up with Rena-chan? Yep. Hurry, hurry. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Oh, Mom, Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. Yeah, what a good friend. Cram! The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to a school with a girl was just lame. Shut the fuck up. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Rena wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of my miso soup, I raced for the door. Please thank Rena-chan for the pickles. Pickles! Hey, if you guys are enjoying this, remember to just share and tweet out the stream so other people can get in this shit. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? She's a good friend, Brav. By the way, this graphic novel is based on an anime. So if you don't want to see me, reading it, you can just go watch the anime, and basically you'll get everything you need. If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more. Morning. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta warm up the vocal cords for this one. Kaiichi. Oh, fuck.
Kaiichi-kun. Good morning.
Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime.
If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting.
She's so I'm not fixing that. And such a good person. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind.
Kaiichi, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time.
I'll leave you in the dust without looking back.
Why are you so mean? Why?
No, I mean, no, this is totally original. I made this anime myself. Yeah, I like how my viewing just dropped to one person. So this stream is for you, Prof. Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because how quickly her mood changed. I'm kidding, I'd wait for you. Those words Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red.
Thank you.
See, Brav, you can't get this on Crunchyroll. You can't get this voice on Crunchyroll, yes. Though it is good place. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. Implications, no matter how long.
Forever?
Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Rena is a cyborg. Confirmed. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. So, innuendos? It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Oh, this slice of life. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena?
I haven't never read any before.
From that response, I gathered that she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. Bruv, my girl voice, bless everyone who hears it. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. Probably die. She'd probably turn red and pass out. You know, it's fucking cyborg brains, Oh yeah, message from my mom. She says, "Thank you for the pickles." Holla.
It was nothing. You're welcome.
I might just stop doing the girl voice because it kind of hurts.
How were they? Not too salty?
I'm salty. They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? What the fuck? She's like 8, so get out of here. First off, she's like, actually, fuck, how old is she? I'm trying to remember from the, I think she's like 12? But hey, it's not me. I'm just reading what this other 12-year-old is thinking. Alright? The narrator's 12, not me. Man. Yo, I'm not even Japanese though. Or was it your mom?
Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty?
Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom?
Why are you asking? Who made them? Why?
Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically. She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she'd used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Dun dun dun! Yeah, man, this is suddenly a super dramatic scene in life. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response.
It was me.
Delicious.
Huh?
Pretty good. And just like the last ones, they weren't perfect with the rice. They went perfect. Wow. I interpreted that N as an R, and everything else was wrong in my life. Went perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again. Oh, hey, Brav, wanna see something pretty hilarious? Let's see here. Where's the menu? Oh, spacebar just gives me the picture. Menu. So check this shit out. Here, this is like technically a remake. So, wanna see the original? Look at that shit. Oh, she has boxing gloves for hands. Let's do this for a while. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Or so I decide for myself. Let's go. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just kept spacing out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we could make our way to school. Female Knuckles. I can see that. I can see that female Knuckles. It's strange. The strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. It's her herself.
Me-chan, good morning.
Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noticing us, she waved. Look at her looking at! She's got this! It's a boxing glove, dude! Oh, this looks so bad.
Finally, you two are late.
Usually you're the one who's late. In a sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. Mion Sanazaki. For what it's worth, she's our senior, and the head of the class. Morning, Rena. It's been a while. Ki-chan.
How many years?
I was only off 2 days.
Ah, you don't say. You were so much cuter back then.
Mion's gaze started at my chest, dropped slightly down, focusing on a point between my legs. Yeah. So this is starting off with a bang, and I'm already feeling my heart wanting to stop itself, but my brain denies it. Let's just keep to the original, okay? Not the original, the updated sprites. These are more aligned to the actual anime. So she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then. Before you asked, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. Just so we're clear. I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Star. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. Don't say next time. Right now, right now is just fine. How about letting the little guy get a breath of fresh air? Oh, like, I don't hate myself, but I like myself a little less after reading that. I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it following up the morning air before. I know, right? It's Higurashi. Trust me, this takes a fucking 90. Just stick around, man. This it gets complex. It gets more complex. It gets better. Don't worry. Mion sure does act like an old man sometimes. Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached before my fly randomly began rambling in near panic.
Hey! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Red-faced and flustered Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we're talking about. Thunk! I wasn't seeing this. Seeing the city again. Meow switched gears, dropping the dirty talk, and changed the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. Oh, god damn it. Oh, whoops. Hey. Oh, excuse me for a second. Skype, what are you doing? You're supposed to be not on this. Guess I'll just have to go offline. Alright. Alright, there we go. I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time.
So yeah, what did you? So yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for?
You're not listening at all. You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores. Chris Hansen. Hey man, come on. Don't do me dirty like this, bruv. Also, hold on, I need to get my drink. There we go. It's just out of reach. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here, after all.
Is this about games again, Michan?
Oh man, that drink was so necessary. My voice is now less dry. Meow nodded proudly as Rena giggled.
Yep. Just wanted Key-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see.
Oh. You want... Oh, shit. Brav, your words sing, man. Your words sing. Dude, trust me, you just gotta stick with me here. Yes, keychain. Yes, keychain. Using that fucking Christ. Face. Abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them send you one in the mail, can't you?
Well, I have to now. I'm going to get another game full of hot action. This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand.
Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I hear she collected quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games. If there's a game you think you'd understand, let me play too. Hey, of course. If Key-chan is up for it, I should warn you though, we're pretty tough. Just what I want. I play all sorts of games I don't intend to lose.
Whoa! Then we'll let you in the group this time, I guess.
Bristling with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further.
I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to.
Rena laughed happily. For such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. Man, Kaiichi is so fucking cool. He's making friends so quickly. I understand that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in. Oh, I guess it's not that cool then. So they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. It's kind of hard to tell who's saying what without, any freaking name saying anything. Himamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there's only one classroom. Man, this is some like old ass like medieval shit classroom. That class encompasses all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. Fuck, I don't like the sounds of that. Taking a drink real quick. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Fire! Oh man, Brav, did you drop your mixtape at the school? Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide open the door and enter the room first. Heh. Too bad I wasn't going to fall for that again. To think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be the test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face.
What is it, you guys?
Step back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here.
Huh? Then Sadako-chan is...
Her name is Sadako Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over it. Just that. The real problem was this. Quite the obvious trap, a blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It was too obvious, Sadako. A haughty laugh came from behind the door.
Excellent, Ki-chan. I guess that means you win this round.
No, this is Sadako we're talking about. I doubt this is it. After falling for such Hojo, more like Mojo. Mojo made no soul. What?
More like Mojo made no soul. Who's Mojo? Mojo Jojo? Inconsiderate traps. Intricate. What is wrong with my face? And what with speaking and spelling things in my brain? Such intricate traps since the day I transferred. I no longer let my guard down. Sadako liked to combine a variety of traps. Traps that were simply there to bait you into main one. Traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you at least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax. Yeah. By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit on from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. Ow! Fuck, ow! So then why don't you just open the door and let it drop? That's what it is. That's what Sadako was after. Making me focus my attention upward, so as I lifted my hand to the door. This just became CSI, guys. No, not even CSI. Fuck. What would this be? It's like you have to outsmart. It's like Sherlock Holmes right now. Okay, this is like Sherlock Holmes. You have to fucking look deeply into things before shit hits the fan. There were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap. Holy fuck. A potent and terrifying trap. That would be fucking bullshit. If someone did that, oh, I'd be pissed. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination, Sadako. But in the end, nothing more than trivial massagings of children. I guess one of those CBS shows, okay? One of those shows that would show up on NBC or CBS. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped inside the room. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized, she had me hook, line, and sinker. It was already too late. I began to fall in almost picturesque manner. Kichan, watch out! Instinctively reaching to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. No, this is Miami Vice. Ow, ow, ow! An inkstone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered to imagine the situation I had. The situation had I landed square on it. Fuck, that would hurt. This bitch! This bitch! My. What do we have here? This is the most proper voice for her. A fair morning to you, Karichi-san. Aren't we a lively one this morning? Still sprawled in an awkward position, I'm greeted by a mocking voice. That was a step up from your usual trap, Sadako. I haven't.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning.
You little. Ow, ow, ow. It seemed that in advance, I inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on an inkstone. Oh, they all have knuckles. Dude, 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 they, in the olden days, everyone is just like seemingly inflated and have bubble hands. A small hand gently rubbed my head.
Pain, pain, go away.
Now I have to use my ultimate technique of voice on this one. The small, dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
You shouldn't sprain your back on anything. You didn't sprain your back on anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears.
I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now. The balloon hands!
Yay, Rika-chan, good morning. Good morning to you, Mina. And good morning to all.
Rika greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back. You don't think Rika is a trained professional? No, she's totally a doctor. You can tell from her balloon hands. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Sadako. I glared over in her direction. Sadako was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact. Ah! Oh, the balloon hands! Oh, oh, they look like tumors. Are those malicious? Oh, I hope those are benign. But it kind of looks like the cancer is spreading to her forearm. Or whatever mutation's going on with this poor child. Wait, I'm talking about poor child. She tried to stab me with freaking tacks and paralyze me on an inkstone. Let me just, oh god, this thing's so fucking creepy. A good girl wouldn't I'm the very
I'm the very model of a good girl.
A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps. Oh my god, her fucking... Why's forearm weird?
Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof?
I picked up Sadako by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. So, set you up for a good, smart Asian joke, but no. Wow. Fucking... Oh boy. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with.
I'm sorry.
Try saying that. If you won't say it, I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Sadako's forehead.
I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof.
Just so you know,
more forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half.
Eek! Stop! Get away from me, you beast!
Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. Oh god damn it. I'm switching back to the updated sprites because just looking at this apparently balloon figure is creeping me out. Though, really, this whole thing should be creeping me out. Which it is. But, you know, it's funny to me. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt.
He's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days.
Rika-chan is so... How could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Sadako, who, at this point, was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick. Mischievous little imp.
It doesn't bother me.
You mustn't cry, Sadako. Keep on fighting, yeah.
Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I suppose. I think Sadako could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan.
Next time, set an even more amazing trap.
I'm sorry.
Next time, set up an even more amazing trap.
Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Rena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Here comes the anime.
How?
Oh, bruv, you're missing out. You're missing out.
How? Sadako-chan is crying. Sadako-you. So cute.
You can't take them home.
Oh, but they're so cute. Cute.
You can't, no matter how cute they are.
But just a little bit is fine. Is fine.
Kidnapping is not cool, kids. I think that's the lesson we're learning here. Rena kept a cutesy face, even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. Oh boy. According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things, and always tries to take them home. Always. Object or person. Oh, well, okay. I hope she does not have a van. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up.
Even if I can just look. Just looking. That should be fine, right?
Rena swooned over Sadako's crying form. Fuck! Hey, if you thought this was creepy before, this just entered a new dimension of creep. If a girl ever goes missing in Himizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena in to the authorities. You keep that in mind, son. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away.
Teacher's coming! Quickly, clean everything up! Sadako, the inkstone is yours, right?
Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, even making sure not to skewer myself.